in order to dominate the motorcycle market in the Philippines. This guy spent all of his wife's money to convert his motorcycle into a space god. This breakthrough design directly beats his competitors to the punch. The modified chariot can easily carry the whole family. Its carrying capacity exceeds that of even the most common minivans on the market, and the levitation position can give passengers a low-altitude gliding experience. The guy who specializes in high-end service also designed a canvas roof to protect from the sun and rain, so that passengers can enjoy the cool breeze freely. Today, the guy also got up early in the morning to perform routine maintenance on the chariot. After all, the only way to polish the bodywork is if it were freshly oiled from the factory. It's the only way to attract more unsuspecting passengers. He then removed the tools that came with the vehicle and overhauled the chariot, especially the brakes, which are very important. Otherwise, if the brakes fail, the passengers may have to fly free. And frequent foot braking will also wear out the soles of your shoes and increase the cost of the car. In order to make sure that the journey is safe, the guy also brought a spare tire, because 1,000 pounds of weight might not matter to him, but his chariot could be overloaded at any time and get a flat tire. Then he went to his own private workshop for a spot of energy resupply, the only way he can keep his tanks full, so that he could prevent his chariot from slumping in the middle of the day and affecting his ability to make money. After all the preparations, the boy started today's hauling trip with peace of mind. He received a large order for 5 just out of the village. Judging from the way the girls got on the bus, they should be his loyal customers. But in the face of so many girls, he still managed to keep his cool. He's as steady as an old dog. In fact, his heart had already rippled with joy. He thinks that in the near future, he'll be able to pick up all the female passengers within a 100 kilometers radius. At that point, it would be easy to pick a wife out of it. In order to secure his position as the prince of transportation, the boy takes the chariot down a bumpy dirt road. He's going to show his female passengers who can be the chosen one who is a man and a car. After giving his passengers a little bit of a shock, he was back on the flat tarmac, but he only dares to keep his speed low at 50 kilometers. After all, speeding would have thrown the short-lived passengers off the chariot. Then his title as the Grandmaster of Filipino motorcycles would be ruined by the gossip of the crowd. Before long, the passengers arrived at their destination, one by one. The guy made €5 for the trip. Then he came to the farmer's market ready to pull the goods. Also waiting to take orders were his peers. They copied his modified chariot, though, but they couldn't imitate his rock-solid longevity, and that's why he was the first to receive an order from his employer. He had to transport a shipment of cocoa beans back to their place of origin, in order to maximize his profits. He also picked up a passenger on the way. Not having too many lives tied down allows the guy to go on a wild ride with reckless abandon. After all, he could have turned a blind eye if the sole passenger had been dumped out of the car. Eventually this guy made it through the day's travels before the sun went down.